Hello and welcome back to episode 83 of Take to the Skies, State Albans FC. We are through December. We've started to pick up a few wins here and there, and we've got an FA Cup third round game today. Since you were last with us, we followed up our draw with Burnley with a 2-0 win against Reading, continuing a run of 3 games without defeat, which quickly ended to top of the table, Charlton in a 5-2 loss. They then lost 3-1 to Brentford, another team who are right up at the top of the table. We did beat Swansea 3-0, which was a very important game. They're in the relegation battle with us. Then we got a 2-0 loss to Crystal Palace. Not too bad, they are challenging the playoffs. And then most recently a 1-1 draw with Sheffield United. We then got a 3-3 draw with Barnsley, which they kept taking the lead. We kept pegging them back. We weren't quite able to get a winner though. Today we've got Colchester in the FA Cup third round and then West Brom in a game that was postponed from December. So hopefully we can get through to the FA Cup fourth round. Maybe pick up a result against West Brom. That will be tough. We're 20th in the league table and 3 points clear of the relegation zone, which Ipswich currently top. But we have got a game in hand, so it's the one against West Brom, so it doesn't pose a great threat of us going above a lot of these teams, but you never know. Before we get into that, if you have enjoyed the series so far, please do leave a like. Comment your prediction for the FA Cup third round today. How far are we going to go in the FA Cup? Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're enjoying everything. Let's get into the game. So for the game against Colchester, we've got Anang in goal, a back three of Gray, Bradford and York. Mensah as a holding midfielder, with Barrow, Perry, Hill and Vukaj in front of him. And then Devani and Bennett as the front two. We've got a throw in on the right hand side. Perry throws it straight to Barrow, who tries to get across him but it's blocked. Simons clears it away and it's collected by Gray, who goes back up the pitch but Logue heads down to Clark, who sends it out to Saki. Back to Clark, who's picked up a knock early on. Maybe we should go and kick him. Ingram back to Simons and then out to Saki, but Vukaj has nicked it there. Can he create a chance? Back to Hill, and we're taking it patient here. Mensah inside to Perry. Back to Mensah, and then Perry goes forward to Bennett, who nods down to Devani. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he was offside. I thought we took the lead, but we have not. We come back as Bradford heads the ball away. Devani then plays it out to Barrow on the right. He's got Bennett alongside him. Barrow gets it to Bennett, turns and shoots, but it's wide of the post. We've got a deep free kick here. York plays it short to Hill. Inside to Mensah and across to Perry. Plays the ball forward to Devani. Barrow, Hill. Back to Barrow. Goes past his man, gets through. And it's a poor finish from Barrow. That really should be 1-0. And at half-time, it's 0-0. We've had the better chances and a bit better finishing. We would be leading now. Definitely the Barrow chance at the end should have been a goal. But hopefully in the second half we can get this sorted out. Go make our first change of the game, which is going to be bringing Dominguez on for Perry, who's still apprehensive. I don't know why he's so against this game. And Sharp's going to come on for Bennett as well. And then unfortunately Barrow has got to come off due to an injury. And we've got nobody that can play on the right hand side. We might have to force Pring out there, which isn't ideal. But also I don't think we've got much of a choice. If we put him as a wide playmaker, maybe that'll suit him a little bit. Shortly after that, there's a throw in for Colchester. It's sent in. Cohen has collected it. Simons crosses towards the far post. And Vukaj has been outjumped by Saki. And we are losing 1-0 to Colchester in a game that we really should be winning because we're playing a team from the league below us. We got promoted from their league last year. We should not be losing to them now. We've got a free kick here. Gray plays it short to Pring. It's quite late in the game. Mensah's collected it from the tackle. Plays it out to Vukaj, who's got a lot of space on the left. Sends it in. Devani at the far post has got an equaliser. And we are back on level terms in the 90th minute of the game. We've stolen the win from Colchester. Can we push on and grab a second? I get the feeling probably not. It might be a little bit too late. We might be getting a replay. But a nice finish nevertheless. And as expected, we didn't manage to get a late winner. It's a 1-1 draw. I'm going to tell them it's unlucky. I think we should have won that. We had the chances to win it, but it wasn't to be. And then what we'll do now, we'll have a look whether the replay falls in a nice place for us to get to in this episode. If not, we'll play West Brom, but you'll find out when we come back. So we are going to come back for the second Colchester game. But before that, let's have a look at who we're going to draw in the FA Cup should we get past Colchester. Of course, that's got to be completed first, but we might as well find out who it would be against. And hopefully, it'll be against one of the big teams to get us some money. I keep saying this. It hasn't really happened yet. But my ideal situation would be to draw Manchester United away. You know, generate money from the game, because realistically, we're not going to qualify enough to get to the final. We've got Newport County if we get past Colchester. To me, that's two teams that we should be beating. Manchester United are in the draw. I thought they weren't then. So we've got Colchester who are 12th, and then if we beat them, we've got Newport who are 22nd. That's doable. We should be in the FA Cup 5th round. We should be. We're back in a moment with the second Colchester game. We're back for the game against Colchester. We're away this time. We've got Gowdy in goal, a back three of Ari, Gray and Phillips. Knight, Mensah, Hill and Fawn as the middle four. Dunlop's the holding midfielder. Then Bennett and Devani as the front two. So we've got an early throw in here. Phillips throws it into Mensah, and he plays it safe back to Ari, who goes forward. Bennett heads down to Knight, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and that should be 1-0. We've got a corner though, which Hill is going to play short to Mensah, then crosses it in, but it's headed away by Cooper. Fawn collects it though, and is going to bring it straight back. Sends it into the box. Bennett with the header, and he's hit the bar. Clark crosses the free kick in. It's headed away as far as bar. He's trying to find space, and he's been brought down in the box by Knight. That was a rash challenge, and it might cost us massively here as Ingram steps up for the penalty. Gowdy's made the save and collected the rebound. Free kick from deep for Colchester here. Cooper plays it back out to Wilson. And then back inside to Saki. Tries to get inside, gets a cross in, and Ingram scores 17 goals of this season for Ingram, so clearly a dangerous striker. And we've given him space, which we could not afford to give him. Wilson gets it back into Saki. Well closed down, but then no attempt to stop the cross. No attempt to challenge for the ball. Straight from kickoff, Phillips is playing a long ball out to the right-hand side. Knight has collected the header away by Logue. And he's bringing it back inside. Plays the ball through to Hill. 1-on-1 with the keeper, smashes it home, and it's being given offside. Phillips with a throw in here. Headed back to him by Mensah. Ball in. Devani. You can't disallow that one. We are back on level terms. Devani once again turning up with a goal when we need him. We're going to try and control the game a little bit more, because we're still playing like we are against championship teams, and we probably shouldn't be doing that against League One teams. We should play against them like we did last year. But back on level terms. At half time, we're 1-1. Colchester are slightly better of the game, but we're going to tell them we're not happy. There's a couple of people unhappy with that, but we'll talk one of them around. We're going to go back to like a work the ball into box, see if that gives us a bit more control of the game, and maybe if we need to, we'll go back to the 3-4-3 completely. Hill sent a corner in. Phillips has headed. Collins didn't get a good hand on it, and it's 2-1 to St Albans FC. We are on the verge of the FA Cup 4th round. Can we keep it going? The ball in is fantastic. Phillips with the header. Collins gets a hand to it, but not a strong hand, and we lead. Free kick for Colchester here. 69 minutes gone. Clark hits it straight into the wall, but then plays it to Plange. Back to Clark, over the top to Williams, who's got space. And it's a good save from Gowdy as Hill clears away for the throw-in, which can be taken straight away. Reed to Schultz, goes forward to Clark. Clark inside to Ingram, back to Clark. Plange in space, and Gowdy makes a save and collects the rebound. Going to make a couple of changes here. Mwanga's going to come on for Bennett, and then we're going to bring Mensah off for John, and Ari off for York, and then we'll send Phillips to the right centre-back, York to the left centre-back. We've got a free kick just outside the box here. Hill whips it in. Reed Clears it away though. Tried to catch them off guard, but we were the ones that weren't ready. York back to John. Ball through to Davani. And it's 3-1. And that is the 4th round surely secured. We can't mess up a 3-1 lead against a League One team. Surely not. I wouldn't put it past us. But I think we'll be okay there. The ball here from John is fantastic. And Davani just gives the keeper no chance. We've got another throw in here. John throws it back to Phillips. And he's taking his time. Goes for a long ball over the top. Mwanga's brought it down fantastically, and a fantastic tackle from Loge to dispossess him. We got a throw in late on for Colchester. Clark sends a cross in. Plange has had a couple of goes at it. Ingram plays it back to Plange, and it's 3-2. And we need to be careful for these last few minutes. We don't want a late equaliser like that. Well, like we got against them. But it was a little bit of luck here as it just kept bouncing back kindly for them. And they eventually, nothing Gowdy could do about that. Williams, we were throwing, finds Clark. Ball towards the far post. Oh my goodness, Saki has missed a brilliant chance to equalise. But we have done enough. We've won 3-1 against Colchester. 2 goals from Davani and 1 from Phillips. Obviously, we had a disallowed goal from Hill that we never really got clarification why it was disallowed. But a good result sees us through to the 4th round where we'll meet Newport County. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and not come back for the 4th round because that's a little bit too soon, only 2 games away. We'll come back for hopefully the 5th round of the FA Cup. If not, probably somewhere around the Preston and Peterborough game just because Peterborough's going to be on TV. Why not come back for one of our very few games on TV? Funny enough, the first game against them was as well. Are those our 2 games on TV for the year? Yes, they are. Fair enough. But a decent bit of form here. We've gone unbeaten for 5 games now. Admittedly, 2 of them against Colchester. But the others have been against some good teams in the league. Sheffield United, Barnsley, not so good, but West Brom were 4th. So we've done well against those 2 teams. We end the episode, game in hand. 3 points in hand over the team in 22nd. Our game in hand that we had previously, we drew with West Brom 1-1. We then got another game in hand because the game against Birmingham got postponed. So hopefully we can do well in that game there. One of the teams in a relegation battle with us. So big game there. If we beat them, we could go above them as it stands at the moment. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction for the FA Cup 4th round and how we're going to do. How far do you reckon we're going to go? Let me know what you think. Subscribe and thank you very much for watching.